oldest kid?
Middle.
Are you the middle?
Yeah, I have an older brother, but we don't talk about Bruno.
Oh, wait,
don't
I'm
really?
kidding. I mean, not that we don't talk about my brother, but he's a straight man. Like, what is there to say?
Wait, I didn't know you had an older sibling. Well, then never mind. I'm taking my question back.
Like my mom and dad took a break, like a 14-year break between. Yeah, so
Wow.
I can't say that I'm that close with my
Don't talk
brother
about
because
Bruno, it's
by the
crazy.
time I was like 14, he had already had a family, married.
Wow,
Do
yeah.
you feel like the oldest in some ways then?
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Even with me as a middle child now, like my brother comes to me for advice, and I'm like, girl, I'm just a baby.
Oh my God.
I don't know why you're coming to me for that, but yeah, no, I feel like I think it just goes with the breadwinner role. Like you are kind
Like
of
the
seen as, like,
provider.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm curious. What was your question?
Oh, well, my question is, I guess it wasn't even like a direct question, but just more about, I've been diving into like the traumas of being the older sibling lately in therapy and like the pressure that's put on you and being a provider, like
Yes.
the breadwinner in a lot of different scenarios. And like, just wondering if you feel open to sharing
Oh,
and if
no,
you feel
for
okay.
sure. Let's talk
Just like
about it.
your experience with that and like how have you delved into that at all? Or like kind of what's your situation
Oh
currently?
my gosh.
Sorry, I got really deep, but
No,
I was just
that's
curious.
real deep.
But
I'm
it also
like-
kind of goes with like also being a POC too.
No, I love it. I think my story's a little bit interesting because I was left in the Philippines by myself with my dad, and my mom, my sister, and my brother all moved to America. So as the middle child, I was also like convinced that I was the only child for so long until I was like 9 years old and I met my sister at the airport where my mom was like, oh yeah, you have a sister and a brother. And I was like, I'm not the only child. Like, you guys already gave me the only child syndrome. Like, what do you mean I have to learn how to be an older brother and a younger brother as well? So my mom, my brother, and my sister are in America now. I'm in the Philippines and my mom calls and she's like, oh, how are you? How is the maid? Because at the time, my dad hired a babysitter. And I didn't know what I was saying. I was 6 years old and I was like, oh yeah, my dad loves her. They're always kissing. And then my mom flew back home to come grab me. At the time, I didn't know anything what was happening.
Yeah.
You know, and in the Philippines, you can't get divorced. You can only get annulled, which I don't know why it's spelled like anal. But anyways,
I actually didn't know that. I thought there was a U in there.
yeah. Oh, there is? Oh,
I thought there was.
I think
never
there is,
mind.
but I could be wrong.
Sorry, I'm just a dumb bitch.
Can we get a fact check on that?
But talking about mental health with foreign mothers, it's just so hard. Like to answer your question, I had the talk with her. Did I get the response I needed? I don't think so, honestly. She was just like, yeah, I will try to say I love you more. You're right. I don't. Did she say I love you? No.
And that was the last time she said the words
I mean,
I love you.
yeah. Literally. She's like, thank you for telling me. Period.
Oh, I have.
Which honestly, I'll take.
Yeah.
The fact that she sat there and took it is a win for me, honestly.
Yeah.
Because I mean, 18-year-old Bretman, having that conversation with my mom, I could not even fathom.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't even know where to begin. But the fact that she was willing to listen and not like banter, like, you know.
Not arguing. It's so
Not
weird getting
argue.
older and then realizing your parents are being parents for the first time.
As well, yes.
Like, and realizing now, like, oh, when I'm a parent, I'm probably going to mess up and my kids are going to have trauma about something I do, whether it's intentional or not. Like, it is such a weird switch because it switches from like, oh, I'm going to be in trouble to like, oh, I should say this and like maybe even if they don't mean it, like it's just so weird getting older.
Oh, the whole realizing that like my mom, it's also your mom's first time in life as like, girl.
I'm sure at one point you having that conversation with your mom, that wouldn't have been good enough.
Yes.
But you reach a point where you're like, this is what I'm going to get and I'm okay with that. I'm getting anything, which I totally understand that
Because
point of view.
if I think about it, like I'm like, I had a mother that like cooked every meal that we cooked. And then when I compare it to my other friends, they have mothers who say I love you every day, but has never cooked them a home cooked meal. My mom has never said I love you, but she cooks me home cooked meals. She makes sure that I'm like showered, I have a roof over my head, and she's by herself. Like, I don't even know how she did it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even have kids, and even I forget to tell my dogs I love them. Like,
Wait, what's your love language? And well, I know that it's giving and receiving, right?
Yeah.
So what do you like to give?
I like to give. I'm kidding. Imagine.
I think we
I
all
like to
Okay,
give.
anal.
Imagine.
No. Oh my God, I'm sorry.
I don't give actually. I don't
about
give.
anal
I
earlier.
sit. Actually, I'm kidding.
I don't give.
That was an intrusive thought, that one. I'm so sorry.
I'm like, my love language is actually receiving. I'm kidding. Wait, no, let me be for real. My give is, oh my God. Can I talk about me first?
Yeah.
My,
Okay, Leah. Like, what do you need?
my receiving is words of affirmation because parent trauma, never got that. So I want it from other people. And my giving is,
Words of affirmation, acts of service,
quality,
physical touch, quality time, and
I guess acts of service.
gift.
I like remembering like small details about someone, and then like, you know.
I can see you being wifey, being like, "I'll make you a drink, babe."
Oh no,
You know?
I love, girl.
Like,
that's my
that's-
favorite
yeah.
thing about like being a housewife. Honestly,
Yes.
like you work tomorrow. Okay, I will wake up early so you have a fresh cup of coffee before
Yeah,
you
that's
leave.
so acts of service.
I'll make you an oatmeal, whatever. Like, oh, I just feel like a housewife every Monday only. Because that's when he leaves.
Yes.
And then I'll see you Friday.
That's good though.
January, February, right?
Yes.
March, April, May. We met in May.
The flower is still in this book that you were wearing.
Really? I
Yeah.
need to re-sign
She's
it.
pressed.
We met 6 years ago at the one gay club in Hawaii,
What's it called again?
Scarlet.
Yes, Scarlet.
Scarlet
We
girl.
have to go red.
And he was with his group of friends. It was 2 girls and a guy. I was with my group of friends. And from just looking at them, I thought it was like 2 straight couples. Because my boyfriend, I'm like, oh my God, are you sure you're gay? I had Miss K ask if he was gay because his girlfriend that he was with kept like kind of like eyeing me out, or not eyeing me out, like, but like
Yeah.
recognizing me and like kind of like pushing him.
And then you're
to
like, in
me.
what way? Yeah.
So I was like, wait, is
Cute.
she pushing her boyfriend to me or is she pushing her friend to me? Because we need to
Yeah,
solve
yeah,
this
yeah.
now. Stack.
You're like,
So
is this
I
going to be a
grabbed-
threesome? Is this going to be like, what's the vibe
So what
here?
do you want? Like, well, you can have it all. So I was like, Miss K, can you ask him like if he's gay?
Yeah.
Literally,
yeah.
you
Oh my
and
God.
me, like going on. I'm like,
So-
just say this.
Can you go ask him if he's gay? So I'm there like on the corner and Miss K goes,
You.
Tossing
Are
it.
you gay?
Toss. No, she didn't.
yes, she just taps him and
Me.
they're at the bar now. And she's like,
Are you gay?
and I literally just saw him nod and I'm like, move,
Oh.
bitch.
Part the damn C.
It's 2 a.m. and they're about to close and I'm putting my lip gloss on. And he's like, you're making me self-conscious. I feel like my lips are dry. And I was like, did you want some? And I go, and I kissed his girl. We just be making out. And then after that, we went to Zippy's. Because, you know, first stop Zippy's. It's also the last stop when you're out at a club. And we're in a table now. And it's my group of friends, his group of friends. And one of my girlfriends come up to me and was like, I think he's seeing my friend.
Drama.
And girl,
Goodbye.
the fuck? I'm
Yeah.
not in anybody. I have a roster, but bitch, I will never be in anybody's roster. Girl. No, I'm not a roster. I'm a rosteree. And then we left after that. Like,
Okay.
we left. Nothing. 6 years later, it is now May.
Wait,
1st.
oh my God, I forgot. That was that
The
long
first
ago.
night.
Oh
Yes.
my God. Okay, I thought this was a
This
year
will-
ago.
Yeah, this is a faster story because now we meeting.
I did see you posted online that
what
you
now?
will never propose. Just you won't be whether it's Justice or whoever. Hopefully it's Justice. You won't be proposing. You will be proposed to.
Yes,
okay,
of course.
if if it was a life or death situation and I had to answer that question, I'd be like, duh, he's not proposing.
I
You're
agree
not
with
gonna
that.
I only
but
get
what is
down
the-
on both knees, never
for
one.
one thing.
Never one knee, girl. Both knees only.
And what is your reasoning behind that? Just we understand, but please do tell. Share with the class.
Honestly, there's no other simpler way of explaining it other than the fact that it is just not in my fantasy. Like, I have never closed my eyes
Yeah.
and imagine me proposing to
Yeah. Anyone.
A man.
Oh, you have the fantasy. It's just different POV.
Yeah. No.
Yes.
I'm like,
Yes.